We have two big announcements from the World Meteorological Society. First are the retired hurricane names from the Atlantic season. There are four: Dorian, Laura, Eta, and Iota. These four hurricane names will no longer be used because of the death and destruction they caused, all very strong storms. And second, Greek letters will no longer be used because it, quote, creates a distraction from the communication of hazard and storm warnings and is potentially confusing. Instead, a supplemental list of names have been created. If a hurricane season has more storms than names in that year's list, the National Hurricane Center will move to this supplemental list rather than the Greek letters like in the past.